Maji ya Pwani, did you miss us? Every year, the Pwani Tech community gathers, not just to learn, but to connect, to build, and to dream. From Mombasa to Kilifi, from students to senior engineers, we meet here to write the next chapter of innovation. And this year, we're going to be learning how to build safe, scalable, and sustainable solutions using AI and cloud. This is not just an event, this is a movement. It is a family, it is a spark that lights up the future of tech in the coast. Welcome to Devfest Pwani 2025.
Basically, we're just a community of developers who are very keen on learning more about Google technologies, and we're looking to ensure that we empower each and every developer from across the coastal region.
My name is Arabia Shasaid. I'm a Women Tech Makers Ambassador. We are a community of women that we want to break barriers.
Why is web accessibility important? Web accessibility is important for this main statistic. As I said, it's not about some imaginary other. It's about yourself personally. 16% of the world's population live with significant disability. That is obviously an understatement. Most people are not able to answer or participate in surveys, especially those who live with significant disability.
What happens when the browser starts to provide native APIs for doing those things? What happens when the browser gets more capable so that we can build performant and great, rich user experience applications without us having to do the heavy lifting? And this is where the three waves come in, whereby we are talking about high performance, we are talking about on-device AI, and we are talking about a cool concept called a Scalable Foundation.
I did a talk around building with Agent Development Kit and the Agent e-commerce platform. My talk specifically focused on democratizing access to funding opportunities for programs and initiatives aimed to empowering African women developers in the tech ecosystem. We've seen a lot of programs like She Code Africa, a lot of programs like Tambor Women in Tech, but most of these programs actually struggled. For example, in the start of DCC, we saw the cybersecurity program run by Stavely actually pause what they were doing because the funding and the programs they're getting was really difficult to access funding. And the agent I'm trying to build is try to connect donors directly to credible platforms that are supporting the empowerment of women in the tech ecosystem in sub-Saharan Africa and Africa in general. It involved heavily working with Agent Development Kit and also deployed on Vertex AI Agent Engine. I had a lot of attendees actually actively participating in the session. We had around 88 attendees actively building throughout with me all throughout the session, and around over 300 attendees attending the session. One of my highlights at this event is like everyone was interested in doing the things, like actually opening their laptop and actually doing the coding stuff, which was very, very interesting to see. We had a ton of interest in the product, some of them reaching out even after the session to ask more about, okay, how can I build on this, how can I build on that? And I feel this is amazing growth from the Devfest Pwani community and the GDG Pwani community in general.
We have what we call brain memory instruction and tools, BMIT. If you did BBIT in uni, this should be easy for you to understand. Brain memory instruction and tools. So our agents, we can't have an agent without the four. You could probably go away with memory, but that you'll not be able to remember.
Hello everyone, my name is Jackie Mora. I'm a software engineer and a Flutter GDE. Today I'm here at Devfest Pwani, where I gave a talk on building AI-powered Flutter apps using Gemini API and Firebase AI logic. My session was amazing. I really enjoyed the conversation with the participants, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Hello everyone, my name is Watani Lamidi and I'm a senior front-end engineer for Flutterwave, and I spoke on building AI-powered application with Angular and Gemini. Simply put, we have an Angular application and we want to utilize the power of AI using Gemini. the session was exhilarating. The participants were ready to learn, and it was a fun-filled event.
Hi, my name is Mukhtar Salim, and I'm here today. I'm going to be speaking about building an intelligent image analyzer. We're going to see how Cloud Run and an intelligent image analyzer, it's going to pick an image, analyze, and then see how the objects are being done using machine learning and AI. Thank you.
I'm Wesley Kambali. I'm here at Devfest Pwani 2025, my very first time. So the session was about building real-time RAG systems using the multimodal live API using Gemini 2.5. And what we did was we're able to get a data source external, give that as the knowledge base or context to the model, and the audience was receptive. They did enjoy the session. They did ask a couple of questions. Generally, I've had to enjoy my time in Pwani, and I hope to be back next year.
Hi everyone, I'm Jochen Kirchstetter, or short Joki, and I'm really happy to be here for the second time at Devfest Pwani. And I have to say my session was today about Gemini CLI, your personal tool set to do magic. And the session was about how you can use a command line tool with the power of Gemini in order then to improve your own code base, maybe have assistance with any kind of programming issues that you have. But you can also integrate it easily with GitHub Actions to improve your online repository on GitHub. And of course, you can use it as well with other agents like Jules, so that if you're still busy with tasks that take longer, you can offload it to Jules agent and let it run for further activities. The audience was very much engaged and I had lots of fun. And yeah, I have to say, coming here for the second time is fantastic. And I'm really looking forward maybe to make it a triple time next year or maybe in 2 years' time.
My name is Atieno Alela. I talked about anti-gravity, which for me is pretty exciting because I'm like, imagine having an IDE that is agentic fast and has all these capabilities being in one place, and you can even build your prototype, do backend and all that things. So it's very, very important for developers to also understand how they can leverage on AI tools. And looking at this and like, if this is the future of development, it's important for developers in Pwani to learn how they can integrate all these tools in their day-to-day lives.
As you've seen, this year's theme has been about building scalable solutions using AI and cloud. And this is an opportunity for community members to learn how can I make use of the skills that I've learned in mobile development, web development, and also try and merge it with AI to make sure that we're building sustainable solutions. And I mean, we usually tell these community members, don't think about big problems. Think within your immediate surrounding. What kind of problems is your society or your local community facing? And can it be resolved or can it be solved using technology? And if so, how can you leverage the skills that you have? And in the age of AI, we have quite a number of activities, or we have quite a number of solutions that we can come up with that can speak to the core of the problem, speak to the core of the pain points that these users or the community members are facing, and also solve these problems for them. And as Devfest Pwani, or even as GDG Pwani as a whole, we give them this opportunity to also interact with these experts, interact with like-minded devs as well, the fellow developers who would always meet in this kind of community engagements. And we are always looking forward to seeing how can we continue doing more. And come 2026, we're looking forward to even doing more activities, whether webinars, even in-person workshops as well. And one thing is for sure is we want to do more of hands-on technical workshops to at least by the time they know that I'm coming from Devfest Pwani, I've actually built something. And that, I'd like to say thank you for coming for Devfest Pwani 2025 and see you in Devfest Pwani 2026.
I hope you enjoyed Devfest Pwani.
See you at Devfest 2026.
Looking forward to Devfest 2026, and let's see the magic that happens here. Bye!
Devfest Pwani 2025!